Live on Facebook. Okay, so we should be live. We're going to go live soon. Let's just, yeah, we are live. Okay, so we are live on YouTube, and let's just start the Facebook stream. Okay. All right, guys, we are live. We are live. We're live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, which is what I normally do. Yeah, so welcome, guys. I haven't done a live stream from my PC in a few days. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, what we're basically going to talk about today is some really big updates. Oh, there's a lot of updates actually. I mean, I can't. I think if I was to go over everything, I'd be here all day. But I particularly want to talk about these new miners that have come out, and also Amazon's web services. They've just basically templatized, if there's such a word, blockchain services, right? So I'll go over that in a second. But I mean, obviously, the thing that's on everyone's minds are Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's up 8.8, which is fantastic. I mean, are we seeing beginning of a bull run? I mean, who really knows, right? But at least it's promising. End of April, almost the end of April, we're starting to see Bitcoin make a bit of a run, which is good because we've been in crypto winter for a long time, and I think it's time we had we had some luck. So hey Ennis, what's going on, man? So yeah, Bitcoin's up 8.8, which is basically pushed everything's up for me. Obviously, everyone else, both ICOs and also my portfolio, and also the passive income system. So I'm at about $600 a day, but now because of what's happened in the last sort of 24 hours, I guess, it's now pushed me up. I'm about at 950 a day. But then again, I'm not counting that because, it does fluctuate. So I'm still going to say I'm at $600 a day to be on the safe side. So this slowly, every week it's going up, right? Every week my daily goes up. It does fluctuate, okay? So it's not set in stone. But I'll talk a little bit about that later. So what's happening with so ISO Silicon, right? These are the guys. This was a company that is like competitors with Bitmain. If you know that ICO Terraminer, they were buying their chips from ISO Silicon, and now, I mean, Bitmain have already released their what do you call it, Coin miner and Decred, and also, Halong Miner has now, released a Decred, and basically all these, these big manufacturers of chips. I know Samsung is now making chips. I think Halong Miner bought it off Samsung. So these, they're all getting into making these mining, developing the chips and creating mining machines and selling them like hotcakes. And so this is the latest one from Silicon. It's well, there's actually two, but the latest one, if you want to call it, is the S11 Seer Master, which is a Seer coin, and then you've also got the which they recently released like a week ago, the D9 Decred miner. And if you look at asicminervalue.com, so the Decred miner is making about $207 a day, and yeah, they actually also released the A8 recently, but these are going to be pretty much this is the ISO Silicon Blake 2, which is the one they just released, S11. That's at $47 a day. So So this machine here on the right is making 47 bucks a day. This machine on the left is making about 200 bucks a day. Now here's the problem, right? And it's exactly it's exactly the problem that happened with Bitmain, right? They've got these machines and they slotted them, and basically they just kept on selling these machines. And with mining, right? Difficulty goes up, more players in the game, and the price went down. And that's what happened with the D3s, with the Dash miner. So it's basically a race. With this mining, it's basically a race. If you buy equipment, you're purchasing equipment, every day it's going to go down. If the price of the actual coin itself goes up, it might be able to counteract the difficulty, but it'll. I mean, if it's something like Bitcoin, where the price of Bitcoin can exceed the difficulty rate, then that's fine. But these ones here, like these Decred or the Seer coin, these miners, within like 3 months, the profitability of these things could go down a lot, because now you've got ISO silicon, your Halon, which is they're getting their chips from Samsung, or this is it here, Halong Miner, or and Bitmain themselves. You've got 3 major manufacturers of mining machines, and if they just keep on punching out these Decred and Seer coin miners, obviously the profitability is going to go down, 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 and down. And within a couple of months, your mining machine might be only mining, 10 bucks a day. When you bought it, it could be 200 bucks a day. So this is the game that you play with mining, right? Even Bitcoin, the difficulty's gone up, profits are less, but Bitcoin's Bitcoin, because Bitcoin continues to go up. So it's, even though the difficulty keeps on going up, there's more players in the game, still, Bitcoin is one of those rare exceptions where it's going to just continue to go up. I mean, Seer coin and Decred's also going to go up, but they're just not as big as Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to push it up, of course. So just beware that if you get into these if you buy into these machines, and I bought machines myself, I've got machines now, that you're playing basically a game with it's just all about the timing, right? Because you could buy these things, they could turn into paperweights, right? My D3 is pretty much turned into paperweights. So that's that. You can see all this done for you at asicminervalue.com. It shows you all the miners, all the manufacturers, and all the profitability of the actual machines. But once what do you call it? Monero forks. They're in the process of forking. I mean, these machines are going to be worth. They're not going to be worth nothing. Like this ISO Silicon A8, this X3 from Bitmain, and this crypto. They're not going to be worth anything, because they're going to be mining. I mean, they're still going to be able to. You're still going to be able to mine coins, but you're not going to be able to mine Monero. That's all. So that's that. So if you get into it, just know that that's the issues that you're doing now. What we're doing with the passive ecosystem, it's much better. I mean, at this point in time, the profitability, like the return on investment versus mining, is about 8 to 10x. So over mining, that is. So so this is what I want to talk about. This is like Amazon services launched instant blockchain templates for Ethereum and Hyperledger. So this is a big deal, because basically they're going to be like, just think of it like a website, right? Think of a blockchain as a website, and then when you can buy templates, you can install WordPress, or basically install WordPress, have like buy a template from the store, from any type of store, and then put that template onto your website, add the content, and you got pretty much a website with a few clicks without having to know the technical knowledge, because it's all template based. Well, this is what Amazon are basically done with blockchain. Alright, so this is a big deal, guys. So this is for the this is like an enterprise B2B B2B solution for companies that want to basically run a blockchain and then run dApps on that. And this is going to be like, this is getting to be like websites, right? Like WordPress websites. Buy the WordPress back end. I mean, WordPress is even free. So blockchain could even get to this point later on in the future. Buy your template, right? Pay for your template, and then boom, you're up and running with a few clicks. And we could see blockchain, well, these Ethereum blockchain templates kind of do the same sort of thing, right? So this is how it's just like point and click, basically. So what Amazon have done is they've realized, right? Again, they've realized, oh, this is a niche that is growing. Obviously, blockchain is growing. So they've just made an enterprise solution that's easy, few clicks. They can have their blockchain up and running, and then they can start to run dApps on it. So with that said, you can have, like, basically launch your own blockchain and then run your ICO. It's just point and click. This is making it so much easier to get into blockchain space. So the overall picture is, I think that if you look at it in this respect, yeah, it'll be good for the crypto space. But then it's going to level the playing field, and it's going to be like, it's going to get more competitive. All right, so it's like anything else. That's the downside to it, right? So yeah, you just pick your blockchain template, choose your platform, right? Build your network and deploy decentralized applications on top. It's just that. I mean, this is this is a big deal, right? This is a big deal. So Amazon, like, yeah, they're ahead of the game. They realize that blockchain is here. It's not going away. It's the future. So that's the thing, right? These companies like Amazon, they've got to keep on innovating, or else they're going to become dinosaurs. Even though Amazon's, you know, billion-dollar company, they still understand that if they don't keep on innovating, they can become a dinosaur within 5 years. It's exactly what's happened to many companies. They became dinosaurs because they didn't innovate, they didn't see the future, and they just got taken over by their competitors that were more hungry than them. And that's pretty much the game you got to play if you're trying to make money online. All right, guys. I learned this the hard way through, you know, an offline business that I had. I didn't keep on innovating, and you know, the business that I had just basically died. So I understand the power of innovation. I understand that you got to be ahead of the game, and if you're not ahead of the game, you're just going to die, right? And this same thing applies to make money online. Same thing, exactly the same thing, right? And this is why you got to be on top of it. You got to get with the dudes, get with the people that are making the money, and understand that at some point in time there'll be saturation. And we saw that with the mining. We saw that with, you know, many things online. Not necessarily. I'm not necessarily talking about the people that get in first. I'm talking about, well, just understanding, you know, what's coming, and just going, okay, so this is a trend that's happening, and getting involved in that trend. If you don't even recognize it, you're never even going to be able to, you know, get into it. So that's what I'm saying. It's understanding the trends, knowing that at some point in time, a way to make money online might become saturated, and then knowing what's coming ahead, and then just getting into that before the masses do, and you're making your money. So that's what we're doing with Passive Income System. We've just onboarded a bunch of new members. It's growing massively. We're going to have a sales page very soon, guys. Okay, so you're going to actually know what the Passive Income System is. I mean, people already know what it is. Some people already know what it is. But, you know, we're probably going to announce it. And the reason why we don't really want people to know what it is, because, you know, our competitors will try to copy it. But you know, it's like in this space. I mean, you know, people are going to know anyway. Um, but yeah, hi Igor, hey Tommy, hey Nikki. So yeah, so far passive income system is going really well. Like I said, I'm just going to say I'm at $600 today, but because of the price of uh, the um, the upgrades I've done have also increased, and also price of Bitcoin has affected it somewhat. Yeah, I just did the numbers this morning. I'm at about $950 a day. So, but let's just say I'm at 600 a day just to keep it conservative, because the prices can fluctuate, and this is not set in stone. Okay, this is not trading. Okay, guys, it's not trading. If you want to know some more information, go and watch this webinar that I did not long ago. I'll show you what it is. There is a webinar that I did. Well, it was just a live stream I did actually, not a webinar. And if you go down to, you need to just basically, you just need to basically go and purchase ICO Gold Rush. All right. When you go and purchase ICO Gold Rush, you'll get access to it. Okay. So we're gonna do a proper sales page soon. All right. We've just got to get a few things in order before we can, you know, that sales page needs content. We just getting the content for it. So let's go down. There was a webinar. Well, you can go to scroll down to my feed to 7th of April, 17th of April. You see my week 3 results. But there is another webinar. It's down here somewhere on the. Once we get the sales page together, you won't need to you'll know exactly what it is. All right. Actually, this is it here. I'll put it in the description. It's on the. It's 2 weeks ago. I did this 2 weeks ago. So what I'll do is I'll just put it in the description, and you guys can check it out. I'll put it in the comments actually. So if you haven't, if you're not a member of ICO Gold Rush, you can just go and watch this webinar, right? And it shows you a little bit about what it is. So this is a done for you system. All you need to do is probably spend 2 to 4 hours or maybe a day. Just depends on your expertise to set up a few things. You're going to set up a couple things that you need to get paid and we need, and then the team takes over. Okay, so this is a done for you system, and then once it's done, once it's set up, all you're basically going to do is just every week you get paid, right? That's basically it. There's not really much to it. I mean, when you first get into it, you might think it's difficult, but it's really not. It's just the simplest freaking thing you'll ever do to make money online. All right, trust me. You know, I put this system together. I'm putting my reputation on the line here, and when I say that it's the simplest thing you're ever gonna have to do, trust me. Compared to what you're gonna make, it's the simplest thing you're gonna make. It's the simplest thing you're gonna do. Right? There's not really a lot to do. You will you just sit back, right? So hey Anthony, hey Orlando, and so we'll have a sales page up soon. And what's today? Today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday night webinars. Okay, for all you new people that have come on to ICO Gold Rush Passive Income System, we have a Monday night webinar, and that's payday. And then we also do a that's at 11:30 UTC time. What I do is I do a post in the Slack group. So join the Slack group in the Generals tab, right? General, which is General Conversations. I'll post every Monday. I'll do a post, and we talk about there'll be links to the webinar, and then just you can attend that either as a guest or you can just listen in the background. All right. So every Monday we're updating. We're adding a new income stream, or it's not really income stream. It's a new upgrade. So every Monday, well, so far we've added a new upgrade every time. So we're diversifying, right? We're diversifying your portfolio every week. Okay, shut one off, open a new one. And so do that for new people, because there's a bunch of new people that have come on board. In the last week, there's been a lot of members come on board. So just go into the Slack group and be prepared for the Monday night webinar, or just watch the replay. And start. And obviously, you're gonna have to invest some money, because to make $600 a day, that wasn't just gonna fall out of the sky. Okay, it takes money to make money. And just start off small. Start with $100, and just build yourself up. Right? If you have to use that money to compound, then do it. But at the end of the day, if you don't have a lot of money, you just have to start off small. Okay. So it's good news that it's really good news that. Let me have a look here. That the market's gone up, because that has increased our profits. Right? With the market going up, has increased our profits, and our daily is going up. Everything's basically gone up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Without rabbiting on too much, just wanted to give you that update. Hey Charles, hey Angela. Yeah, I just wanted to give you the update, guys, and look out for Monday, which is Monday's payday. Well, obviously, you guys enjoy your weekend. It's Saturday here, so wherever you are in the world, just have a good weekend, yeah, get involved, because like Mondays, trust me, Mondays are going to be your favorite day from now on. You can't wait till Mondays. Okay, it's not like going to work every Monday. It's like, oh damn, I gotta go to work. Yeah, you might have to go to work, but hey, you got to you get your paid as well, right? So with that said, have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Catch you later.